Hi, my name's Matthew Pearson from Zone 1 Hearing in London, and today I'd like to share with you some information about the Resound Quattro 5 and why I think this new mid-range product from Resound might be one of the most significant launches this year. Coming next. So on the Zone 1 channel and on the Orchestrate Hearing channel, which I'll link below on the YouTube video, I like to share details of all the latest hearing aids and accessories that are coming up and information about the hearing aid industry generally. So if you're interested in that, I'd love you to share, to like, to comment, to subscribe and press the notification bell to hear whenever we release a new video. So coming next, I'm going to tell you all about the hearing aids. So why am I excited about what is effectively a more basic version of the Quattro 9s and 7s that have already been out for a few months? Well, I'll tell you for this reason. Not everybody needs top of the range technology. So you've got a lot of the same features that you get on the higher spec models, and it will meet a wider variety of needs. So people who don't quite have the budget to stretch to a top of the line hearing aid, they can be catered for. People whose speech and noise test indicates that a more basic model will still work really well for them. And for those people who've got a more basic lifestyle, people who don't go to lots of parties, restaurants, cafes, etc., they can still benefit from a lot of the great features these hearing aids have, but without the extra money being outlaid for something that might be excessive. So I'm going to run through those details now. So we've got the charger here. The charger is phenomenal. So there have been charging systems in the past that haven't worked that well, unfortunately, where people haven't been able to get through the entire day. Now with this charging system, I've had my people who test hearing aids for me really put them through their paces. So I've got one gent who literally wears the hearing aids 16, 18 hours a day. He could be streaming for 12 of those hours, and try as he might, he couldn't get the hearing aids to run out of juice, which was phenomenal. So he was very convinced, and that really helped me. Also, when you take the charging case out of the mains, the charging case holds several more charges. So as a minimum, you should get 3 additional days, say if you went on a camping trip or you're away for a weekend, so you can go fully confident you're going to be able to hear for that time. So the second thing is the app. The app's phenomenal. It's, I would argue, the best in the industry. You've got quite a lot of functionality there. Within the app, you can turn the hearing aids up and down. You can change programs. You can actually adjust the programs. So if you want to rename them, give a bit more clarity, if you want to save that and use it in certain situations, you can do that within the app. You can also, if you want to have your hearing aids adjusted, send a request to your audiologist. Your audiologist will then be able to send adjustments back to you, which you can then apply into the hearing aids. Firmware updates. Now these are a little bit of a rigmarole, let's just say, with certain manufacturers. You need to visit them or they need to visit you. You need to get connected up with wires and cables, etc. You then need to be online and download the update. This can all be a little bit of a hassle and mean you might miss certain updates and things can take longer than you would like. With the Resound device, you simply take it in through the smartphone and send it to the hearing aids. So meaning you can be on the latest version all the time and get all the extra benefits. There are extra bits of functionality coming down the line. These are actually going to be the first official made for Android hearing aids. So expect an announcement on that shortly. I'll keep you updated if you're subscribing to the channel. There's going to be other bits of functionality, which I won't go into in today's video, that are coming, which are very exciting. Also, these are the first hearing aids which are MFI, made for iPhone. So these are on their 4th generation. So what does that mean? That means if you had an iPhone, you simply take a phone call and your hearing aids are directly connected to them. So when you take the phone call, you'll hear the phone call in both hearing aids through your prescription. So you'll get great clear sound in that respect. You can also, on the iPhone, triple press the home button and access the different features of the hearing aid. So for example, you can use your iPhone as a remote microphone. So place that further down the table if you're in a meeting, or hand it to someone in a busy environment. You can access your different programs, you can adjust the volume, and that's sort of not even going into the app. So that's another cool feature. The new chip is 100% faster. The extra processing power means it's more efficient as well. So because of that, that's why you've got such great battery life. Almost forgot to mention, never seen one, there's actually a regular battery version. Not quite sure who that would appeal to. I think the only reason you'd go for that is if you didn't have confidence in the charger, but it works so well. I'm just wondering how many of those Resound are expecting to sell. But yeah, the new chip has meant extra benefits such as a wider frequency response, so great clarity. You've got the biggest dynamic range within the industry, so you can hear from the quietest sounds up to the loudest sounds without distortion, and that leads on to why they're so fantastic for music. So when people have compared with other hearing aids, if they're, say, streaming music into their hearing aids, they've found that to be phenomenal sound quality, had some great reports on that. And with my people who test hearing aids for me, even though they're exposed to lots of different hearing aids, they've often come back and said, can you tweak my own hearing aids, because the Quattros are doing it so well. So that's another feature which is really worth mentioning with them. So finally, accessories. So the multi-mic can allow you to switch on to the loop system if you're in a theatre or a cinema. So it's like the actor or actress coming and speaking directly into the hearing aids. You can use this to give to someone and they'll clip it on, and when they speak to you, it sends a sound directly into your hearing aids. You can adjust the levels with that. You can also put this on a table so you can hear better in a group. So this is a really great multi-function device, and there's a link that I'm going to put in YouTube so you can watch a little video on this from our industry colleague Dr. Cliff, so worth subscribing to his channel if you haven't already. Also remote control, so if you say you don't have a smartphone or there's times it's not appropriate to access your smartphone, you can turn the hearing aids up and down, you can change programs, you can access your microphone, you can adjust the microphone settings within that to get it just right for you. You can access the TV streamer, so TV streamer's phenomenal. One of my patients said to me every time she switches into the TV streaming mode, it sounds like she's gone to the cinema. So you can probably see from what I've told you, I've not told you absolutely everything, but this is the entry-level product from Resound. So mid-range if you're comparing probably with other ranges, because they just have the 3, but you know, a really solid offering, one I'm quite excited about. I've got lots of patients I'm going to be calling about this now that it's available, and my advice would be, if you've not quite taken the plunge yet with hearing aids, go and speak to your local independent audiologist. Give these a try. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And any questions, pop that in the comments below. Would love to hear from you. So this is Matthew from Zone 1 Hearing, wishing you a good day, and I will look forward to speaking with you soon. Thank you very much.